Hello, trucking junkies. I am, well, let's see, it is Friday night. It is 6:35, and I have been sitting for, oh, let's see, an hour 36 right now. I don't know what's going on, because nobody on the CB is talking. But we've been sitting here for an hour 36. Check this out. So I have a 7 o'clock appointment. It is 6:36 and I am 79 miles away. So some of you guys might be wondering how you deal with that, right? And I thought this would be a good opportunity since I'm doing nothing but sitting here. This may be a short video for today. Anyway, what I'm hauling, hold on a minute and I'll show you what I'm hauling. I'm hauling coil, see? How y'all doing? Tired? Huh? These trucks?
All these cars that are going backwards.
As far as I know, everybody's late. Yeah, there was a cop back there for a little while, and then he went back that way. So I don't know what they're doing. Hey, how are you? So yeah, I don't know. It looks like they're for a little. Well, it looks like everybody's turned back around and going that way behind two more trucks back there. Yeah. Yeah, they should have had everybody getting off at that last overpass over there. And,
If I would have known, we would have been around here.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I would, I don't know. I looked on the GPS and looked at the satellite view. There's a break up there, not far. Yeah, but there's nothing going over that ditch, so they're just going through the ditch. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, probably why that cop was coming back in this direction, but now they've got a whole line of cars in that going that direction in y'all's lane. Okay. Yep. So I'm not sure what they're doing back there. Everybody but the trucks. It's a little hard for us to turn around, right? If there was a break in the median, then we could get through there and go back this direction. But as far as I can see from everywhere that's stopped on the satellite, there's no break in there. It's just ditch. Yep. Horrible. So anyway, this is what I'm hauling a coil. And somebody was asking about, we'll get back to the other thing here in a minute. Somebody was asking about finding the D-rings. So you start with the one that you want to make your lip on, and then you count up 1, 2, 3. That's where I start my 45 coming down, so that I can shove all this in and it'll keep it tight, right? So 1, 2, those are my 3 D-rings that I find. I do that on every one of them. See, 1, 2, 2, and 3, right? But anyway. So the way you deal with this kind of stuff is patience, right? You gotta have patience. And if you don't have patience, you're just gonna frustrate yourself. But there was nothing telling us, there was no cops back there. There was a cop back there at the last overpass, but there was nobody telling anybody to get off. And there was no issues until you got around the curve, and then there it was, right? So anyway, all I did was I've tried to call the company, and the company didn't answer. So I called our extended services, which our fleet managers are out of the office at 5 o'clock, right? But we have extended services that can help out with this kind of stuff. So I called extended services, and they emailed our load manager, and they emailed the company. And the company got back with them and said their unload times are between 6 and 8 tonight, right? And my appointment's right at 7, right in the middle of it. And I'm gonna miss that. So they're going to allow me to unload up until 11 o'clock. So I'm 79 miles away, hour and a half, give or take, hour and a little bit, right? So if we can get going before, 9 o'clock, I can get this dropped off, and I've got another appointment tonight in Birmingham before midnight. And then I can go and get that picked up. Birmingham's going to be about 60 miles away, so an hour, right? But I don't know. We'll see. We are moving. Moving slow, but we're moving. We'll see what's going on. See what's going on when we get up here. Check it out. Apparently this guy thought it would be a good idea to try to go through this ditch in a Chrysler. Some lady. Straight got stuck. Once again, patience, people. Alright, so something tells me that it's a truck turned over up here. I can almost see something. Yep, that's what I thought. Truck driver. Probably spilled their load. I've seen 2 Bobcats go through with buckets on the front. I guess you can call them skid steers if you want, but who knows? It could be a number of things that happen. You could have a guy could have had a heart attack. When I say guy, I mean guy or girl. That's just the word I use. Fell asleep at the wheel. Somebody ran out in front of them, cut them off. Something. Maybe the guy just didn't know how to drive. Who knows?
Watch out, crash reported ahead.
Yeah, you think? Hope they're okay. Well, here's where they took off. Somebody slammed on their brakes or something, because there's the tracks. Maybe they came back across. I don't know. Yep. There's the tracks. They came back, they hit the median, came back across. I don't see any skid marks, so they didn't slam on their brakes at all. Oh, he turned it over. Oh. Lord. Hope they're all right. Man, guys, this stuff is dangerous. You gotta be careful, right? Gotta be careful. Move it, lady. Hope that person's okay. It looked like it. They were sitting out. Looked like they were standing out there talking to him. So. And let's get to our appointment. Let's go. So yesterday was a cluster. Man, it continued to get worse. So, sat there for 2 hours on the highway. And like I said, I talked to Maverick, and they talked to Precision Strip, and they said, come on, and they'll unload us, right? And there was another Maverick driver stuck in all that stuff. So we got there about the same time. About 8:40, right? And we get up there, and the guy says, we'll come back at 10 o'clock. And I'm like, man, I got another load to go pick up. I'm getting short on hours, man. He's like, I can't help it. He's like, I can't do nothing about it. I'm like, all right then. So me and the other guy, we went and took our stuff off and talked a little bit while we were doing it. And by the time we got the stuff off, there was like, I don't know, 24-minute wait, right? Not too bad, yeah. And so at 10 o'clock, we go back up there to check in. And the guy checks us in. By this time, it's like 10:06, right? And he says, head to door 15. I was like, bet. I can get in there and, you know, they can get me unloaded. I'll still have enough time to get over to Birmingham and pick up that trailer. And it was a preloaded trailer, so I could pick it up at any time, right? So I walked by door 15, which is the last door in their unloading bays. There's somebody in there. No big deal. I'll pull up, get ready to back up, and when they pull out, I'll back right in. I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And finally, at about a quarter till midnight, they get that other dude unloaded, and I get backed up in there. And it was after midnight when they unloaded me last night. Horrible. I was so tired. Not even funny, man. And then I couldn't go to sleep. You know, you ever been so exhausted you just couldn't go to sleep? I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. So now I'm headed to Birmingham, Southern 2, to pick up a preloaded trailer, and that's going to Catoosa, Oklahoma for Tuesday. I'll be home this afternoon at some point. I'd say probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4. Just in time to jump in the pool. It's supposed to be a hot one today, man. At home, it's supposed to be like right at 100. Man. But anyway, we're gonna get over here to Birmingham and get loaded. All right, so I've got her secured up, and I wanted to show you guys this before I put the tarps on. Let's go back here to the back. So, if you look, this piece right here has some dunnage hitting it, but this piece right here has none. See that? So if I were just to leave the straps over the top, this piece right here, that whole long piece right there, would have nothing holding it down. Not one thing, right? So I put some gut straps on it, and a gut strap is one that goes in between layers. This is a gut strap. See there how it goes between the layers? Those go over the layers. That one goes between the layers. All right. If I didn't have that on there, and I had a hard stop, look where that piece is headed, right? That's going to give me a few extra holes in my body that I don't want, right? Also, those tubes right there, right? I don't need to be ventilated that much, for sure. And I don't know about y'all, but that is not the way I want to go out. So you put some gut straps on there. Yeah, it's a few more straps.
And I had a couple extra. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're supposed to have 12 straps. I've got 14 on there. And that's as many as I carry. But she's all done, and if I have a hard stop, I won't have to worry about that thing coming in my cab, right? I'm gonna put the tarp on, get up out of here. It's hot. Everybody, we're done, but I wanted to show you one other thing. See? It's all tarped, dressed up like a Christmas tree, ready to go. Oh crap, here comes another truck. I wanted to show you guys this. So these tarps barely fit on here, right? They're barely overlapping there. So what I've done is I've stuck a strap on it, and that's holding this back tarp down and the front tarp down, and hopefully the wind won't go underneath and blow it up, and then I've got a hole there, right? Just a little tip for you guys that are new to the system. Let's go home.